Check. Is this thing on? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Cryptolifer Show. I'm the Cryptolifer, and you, all the lifers together, we make the greatest show in history. Shout out to each and every one of you. We're going to tackle Bitcoin. We're going to look at the altcoins. We're going to look at the gains we've made this week. We're going to go over the gains that we've made as a group. Shout out to my elite traders. Shout out to everybody that committed themselves to the trading group. What an amazing week. Saturday night is our night to relax, to talk, to have fun, to go over the gains, to go over Bitcoin, to still be serious about the technical analysis. But it's our night to chill and relax. It's our night, baby. We win this night. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Let's take a big sip of lemon water. Let's stay blessed. Let's stay hydrated. Let's stay away from alcohol and drugs, and let's stay a family on this beautiful night. Shout out to each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to the crypto lifers. I love each and every one of you. Love is the strongest frequency. With love, we can do anything we put our minds to. We can do anything we think we can do. We can do anything we believe in. There's nothing stopping us but ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. We are our best friends. We can, we will, we are the best. We will destroy the evils in our lives. We will make it happen. Someone asked me if I'm a God man, and I'm sorry, but yes, I am. I apologize. If you're an atheist, maybe one day I could bring you to the light. I hope. I won't push you. You'll find your way, but I'm just saying, if God hasn't come into your life, I guess, I don't know. But God has come into my life. There's just no way, shape, or form I could deny that. So I go with the flow, and the flow I got is with God. So shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And I can tell my whole story about how I lost my channel, prayed to God overnight, everything changed, and how from that day on I committed, and here I am every single day. And if that doesn't make you believe in God, then I don't know what will. If I can't convince you that there's a God, because I didn't always believe in God, I was probably like you. I was somewhat in the middle, right? But when all odds are against you and you're all by yourself and there's no one there to talk to, and you go deep down inside and you know there's someone else listening, who is it? Who is it, man? Because I know you know there's someone else listening to you. You may want to deny it, but there's somebody there. You tell me. Wow. I did almost the whole thing. It just tasted so good. What a beautiful day it is to be alive. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this most precious moment with me, which is our day. Thank you so much for being here. I could go higher. I just want to make sure. Where's my cutoffs off here? All right. Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, and on TikTok. We got our amazing content all over the board for you, and Instagram, our new Instagram at The Real Crypto Lifer. Check it out. I need as many people to follow me as you can. Get down. Okay, so let's take a look at the day. Let's take a look at, I can't believe it, but the gains were out of control today. I woke up and it was just gain after gain after gain after gain. So check it out. And this is, whenever it's blue, it's my elite team. So my elite team put up APL, which I didn't even know existed inside of a flag here. It would bang for 68% gains out of the flag, the hidden bullish divergence to the upside for bang, bang, bang gains, APL. Thank you for people jumping on into the Instagram. I can see them popping in right now. Thank you so much. The Real Crypto Lifer. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look, he put out WOM, which I think was Wombat. WOM in this flag, right? This thing would bang out of the flag to the upside right there and continue up. Boom, boom, boom. The measured move and continue 178% gains. This thing would be a massive gainer. Unbelievable. AVAX 3L he liked in this falling wedge to the upside. You can see right there, it would not hit the stop loss from that exact moment, start to pump 36.6%. These are my elite traders. So it's not even me. I got to give other people credit where credit is due. LMR inside of this channel. This thing would come up, do the retest and pop for 30.5% gain. Shout out to my man, Rainier, man. Banging on him. He hit injective protocol inside of a flag here. It would bounce off the flag, go sideways. Still actually looking pretty good. We'll take a look at that. Up 18.7%. And that was posted at 2 in the morning. Banged at 5 in the morning. My man's in South Africa, so his time is different than mine. So if you come to my group, we got someone posting all around the clock, baby. Opal, inside of this channel, this thing would just continue to move to the upside 58%, and he flagged it for you all along the way. Bang, bang, bang. Opal for massive gains. HTR, which I also had too as well, he had it for 12.6% gains out of the flag. ENQ he had out of this falling wedge here. It would bang again for 81.7%. Now, it was the week of weeks, but I'm just showing you this is what, and these are all posted in the elite charting section of my trading group. Look, this is crazy. These aren't even mine. This is the elite lifer charts. These are people that have been trained by me that I've allowed to post charts in the elite section. There's only 5 elite traders in here that are allowed to post. And every single thing you saw here was posted by the elite traders. They're giving you detailed information of how something went, why it went, talking about the probability, breaking it down for you. Falling wedge, 4-hour SR is low, the 1-hour S is low, golden pocket on the fib MACD. They're teaching you every single one of these setups is a teaching moment, a teaching setup. Inverted head and shoulder that would break to the upside with the retest back up. They're showing you measured moves, ideas. They're breaking down all types of concepts for you. If you don't learn just alone, the elite charters alone is worth $99 a month. I'm telling you right now, it's out of control what we've accomplished in this group. So this are those gains. Let me get to my gains. GME I put out, and a little bit of, let me get to me. I want to, no, but let's look at the GME that I put out on the 21st too. But that would bang on you. He couldn't find the initial setup, but that was a little flag that would boom 31%. We put it out way after that. But lit, this was in a little flag. That was the flag right there. This thing would eventually pop up 45% gains for lit. Centrifuge was in this flag. This thing would bang out the flag. Look at it. It was like just like that. No stop. Come back for the boom. 38.7% gains for Centrifuge. Soul, put it in this little flag. That was the flag right there. That would continue from that flag. It just never stopped. 49% gains so far. It could continue. Who knows? Flux. Who could have thought about Flux? We saw it in this beautiful channel. It would bang up 97% gains from when we first talked about it back here. I then put it here. That was this flag. It would bang up again another about 30% gains for Flux. Even more, actually. UFO in this beautiful channel. I think it's up even more now. 77% gains. I think it's up 100 or 97 now. FKX on the 6 was in this channel. Kept going and would bang. Yes, this morning, 55% gains. Matic 3L. People laughed, said, oh, no, yeah, no. Bang for 32% gains this morning. This morning was the time to wake up and sell for gains. And Hawthorne HTF at 9:56 a.m. up 9.38%. I mean, there was just gains falling out of gains. It just didn't stop. Velo in a flag, the flag would pump. And I talked about this TFU in an inverted head and shoulder. There it is right there, and it would pump for 55% gains. Injective protocol out of that flag, boom, and it continued to go up 81% gains. ERG I saw in an inverted head and shoulder. We talked about this on the live stream. Cup and handle, bang for 27, and then it would just continue. If we look at ERG, I talked about OPCT. I put this out on the 26th. That's like way back when here in this tight channel. It would take a while. It's now up 40% gains and continuing to make a tight channel. So we've been banging on them to the upside for the last couple of days. It's been out of control. I'm watching Matic 3L right now in a tight channel. It broke out here, and it's already kind of moving. 15-minute wants legs. The 1 hour is just getting started. I don't see why this won't stop and pump a little more. Matic 3L to the upside. It took a long time. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks to be in the setup. Why? Well, the daily was low. It was down here 2 weeks ago. And I looked at it in this tight channel right there and right there. You know, the 28th of June. I mean, it's been a while, but it would slowly consolidate and boom. I know consolidation when I see it. I spotted it a little early, but eventually we would get the pump. And honestly, there's still legs on this. Just getting started in the MACD. Matic 3L for massive gains. Falling volume with falling price. Said there will be a reversal. Understand this concept here. Price is falling to the downside. Volume is falling to the downside. Price is falling down. That means sellers are winning, right? Because they're taking the price trajectory down. So volume's falling down. So if the people that are winning are losing their amount of people they have, meaning the volume's falling, how can they continue? And that alone is falling volume and falling prices. We will have a reversal to the upside. Dot forming a double bottom. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here new to KuCoin. How do you get the VRVP indicator on TradingView? We're on TradingView with that. So I don't know if you're, So Matic banging on him. I love that. What a nice move for Matic. So, and also here, look at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. We got EQZ. We got UFO. We got Flux. I even had Fort Knoxter in the game. Why? This is one of my favorite coins to trade. I traded this coin on and off many, many times. It's actually close to my heart. I was actually thinking calling a company called Fort Knox. What was I going to call it? Fortunox. Fortunox Capital. If I ever start some type of firm or something like that, I'm going to call it Fortunox Capital. And so this word Fort Knoxter, when I saw, and I came up with that before I saw this. So when I saw Fort Knoxter, it kind of made a funny feeling in my heart. And I was like, man, I like this coin. So I've always been trading Fort Knoxter on and off. And look, watching FKX still, and I was watching it on and off, over and over again. And I just kept reminding people of it, saying it's on my radar, it's on my radar. Look, here I'm putting it on an 8 on 7. Oh, that's way back, but. So here's my idea here. It was in a tight channel. I figured 32% gains coming out of Fort Knoxter. Boom, boom, boom. And then you look at it, and that was the exact channel that I posted right there. Tight channel. They do a little slab liquidity grab right there. This thing would continue to the upside and blast. Look at that. All the way on a wick to 55%, still holding nice gains. So things have been moving. Alts have been flying. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance in a second here and break it down. OPCT also. And now what I look at is I get rid of all my old work. It's like, cool, we nailed it. We got above the resistance. I gets it. And here you're making a new flag for sure that may want to continue. May have to go up or down for a little while, but I could see OPCT just continuing to the upside. It also likes to beat up on BTC. You want to understand what your Bitcoin pairs are. A lot of Bitcoin pairs beating up on Bitcoin. You look at your Bitcoin pair market here. And you want to see what's hot right now on Bitcoin is OPCT. Isn't that funny? At the top of the list, Flux, SRK, PDEX, Dash, XCN. It's reset, so it's not showing you everything. Dude, we nailed Telcoin as well. Man, I know all these coins. I know exactly which ones start to pump again when this market starts to rip. It was easy for me. I just started finding flags, and there was a flag everywhere. There was a lot of flags I posted earlier today, too. We're going to take a look at some of those as well. Look at this inverted head and shoulder inside of the pennant. Bang to the upside. The measured move was 26, up a little bit more. And look at this, doing damage here on the 4-hour time frame. On the 1 hour, you look at it and you're like, are you trying to break out again? When Bitcoin moves, the USDT pairs like to pump. And all these coins has just been flying all day. Bitcoin went sideways too. God bless you, brother. Can you take a look at Theta? Shout out to Tommy Zalela. Super chats. Woo. CWS on the 4-hour and Theta. Shout out to Dustin Kava. CNC Ireland. Shout out to Anku Kutsi Butsu. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. And all the moderators here tonight holding me down. Thank you so much, CNC Ireland, my man. Dustin, I love you, man. Hope everything's going well with you and yours. Shout out to my man Dustin on Saturday night, holding it down every single Saturday night. Shout out to Crypto KO. Woo, please. You're the best, Sam. No, you're the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $2.79 Canadian. Every little bit helps. That's so much. Send it, Sam. Shout out to Lee West for the $5 Canadian. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for the love and respect. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. So Telcoin looking like it's about to do some damage. However, 4-hour could be flipping on you actually for more. Yeah, I don't see why not. 50 minutes a little high. I don't like to get in when the 50 minutes high. So I don't chase high 15 minute. Chance we come up a little or come down one more before we pump hard. This is my alert system. And it helps me not to chase. And sometimes you miss with it. I'll be honest. Sometimes you'll miss. Like you'll set the alert and this thing will just fly. But when it does hit and works out, you get the perfect trade. So you're looking for here or the retest for the 15-minute alert. Sometimes, and I put one up a little higher. I hit Alt-V and put an alert here. But I want to watch this closely. That 4 hours looking like it wants to pump. Interesting. And now let's take a look at the elephant in the room. BTC, but I just had to go over the gains, man. We've been making gains. I woke up this morning, almost fell off my chair to the amount of gains that we had in the trading group. I was like, what the? This is crazy. So shout out to Rainier. Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to JD. Shout out to everybody. Calderonster, my man Kevin Calderon, and every single one that makes it happen today with the trading group. You people are unbelievable. Look at the 1 hour oversold, ready to go in a bullish flag. That is a bullish sign for Bitcoin if I've ever seen one. That's looking mighty bullish to me. It's a bit of a descending triangle, I'll give you that. But on the 15-minute, I think it has more movement inside of it than outside of it. You see that? And to me, that's a bull pennant on the 15. Wow, and look, resistance, resistance, resistance all day. Bounce, a bit of a double bottom, almost a triple bottom here for BTC. You see this? A bit of a double bottom right here, about to make a move to the upside. Bitcoin low on the 15 and the 1 hour. That's where I like to long hard. So I would be longing hard to the upside for BTC right now, expecting a massive move on up for sure. I mean, that's just highly likely. 24,394 holding. We're right below this POC. You see us punch above this, we are gone, baby, gone. Again, there is resistance right now for Bitcoin. Let's go over the bearish scenario. There's resistance right here at 24,500. So, and we've hit it once, twice, 3. We're coming for 4. I mean, the more you hit it, the more you're likely to punch through it. So here we come, 15-minute about to move to the upside for a move. 1 hour about to move to the upside for a move. 4 hour, let's take a look at what the 4 hour is doing. And the 4 hours flipping back to the upside. If I double click on the Stokes, that roundedness tells me something is brewing here. I wouldn't be surprised if it ripped right back to the upside. We saw a major move here. You can even starting to see a bit of consolidation inside of the RSI. See that? Boom. Not guaranteeing anything, but I'm just showing you things that I'm looking at, that I've seen for my 15 years of trading, and I'm smelling something cooking here. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? I think I do. Shout out to each and every one of you. So I am bullish on Bitcoin right now on the 15 minutes. Sometimes it's that easy. Sometimes I sit there for an hour, right? Boom, 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 boom. Today it's not that bad. It's not that difficult. Today I can just be like, hey, this is what I see for BTC. Yada, yada, yada. Right? I like when the 15-minute is low. I like when you break through a previous high and you basically aren't, if this was an M pattern, we already would have been kind of falling down. I would have expected bearishness, bear flags, and dumps to the downside, but that's not the case, It's not the case at all. Also, I want to show you something else that I'm starting to see that I wanted to look at earlier today, but I just didn't bring up yet because I wanted to save it for the show. But I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now for a move to the upside. 15-minute, 7-minute, 1 hour. I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now. I'm so bullish, I want to make a trade live in front of everybody. I did just put in Matic 3L, but I think this is going to continue to the upside here for BTC. There's more money to be made on other trades, but I like Bitcoin tonight on the 1 hour time frame for a pump. Now it will have to get above the next resistance that I have drawn here. You see this? Which is about 24,925K for BTC. But right now I am bullish. Lack of bearish momentum on the it's looking bullish to me. Bit of bullish momentum too as well. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin 3L. I'm not normally ready to trade. I'm not. It's like, but I'm smelling it right now. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Do you smell what the rock is cooking? And look, I have exactly $3,033 right there, which is crazy. Let me see here. That's nuts. I would never expect that, right? Bitcoin 3L, and I'm going to jump into Bitcoin 3L. I have some other trades open as well, so it's cool. I hit this. I'm going to make that a 33, just add to it. I'll hit 100%. It's 3,033. I'll create the trade. I'm in there like swimwear. All right. So if you look at the idea here, I'm going to go to BTC 3L. I like what I see for Bitcoin on all fronts. I like buying into red wicks too, especially. That's nice. At the bottom of the move there. Holding this trend. So I'm trading this bounce at least back to the top of the trend. And you're going for 13%. Risking 5.7. No. Like to be below the 200 if I can. But then I got to risk. Man, my risk reward ratio is a little too high on that. I have to go for an extension. That's really all I'm getting though. Jumped in a little too fast on the live. Sometimes the live makes me jump in a little too fast, I'll be honest. POC, I'm cool with that. 299. I could even slip down at 274. All right, I like that. And that's my trade right there. And I could easily get stopped out in 2 seconds. Anything could happen. All right. Oversold on the 1 hour, oversold in the 7 minute, oversold in the 15 minute. I mean, that's just my go-to trade. And anything could happen, but I'm sticking to it. All right. So Bitcoin 3 out. I like a move to the upside. Bit of a cup and handle. Savvy, cup and handy to the upside. So, and where is the cup? Let me show you the cup here. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I really have nothing else to say tonight. And I could be 100% wrong. Get ready, you know. Let's go over what has to happen to continue to the upside. Well, number one, this trend line has to hold right off the bat for BTC. This trend line must hold. If this trend line begins to break, I'll start thinking of exiting my trade. If we bounce here, come back for a bearish retest and start to fall, I'll think about exiting my trade again. So hopefully I'll have some time to think before I get completely stopped out or decide that I don't want to be in it. We start to bounce and go more sideways, get up here, then I'm going to be cool and keep my composure. So I'm watching the zone, and anything is possible, all right? Even though it is highly likely, based on the oscillators, that we're going to go to the upside, it's highly likely. Anything is possible at any given moment in time. The 4 hour could all of a sudden just let go and jump out of here. And this could be a major drop out of there, and this could be a major dump to the downside at any moment and break through this liquidity zone and then come down to here. And then if that is the case, it would end up all the way down here. So this is a rising wedge with a 68% chance of break to the downside on Bitcoin 3L. It's just something to think about. So yes, I'm bullish and I'm going by the probabilities, but anything is possible. You have to understand that. Anything is possible. But right now I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm going to watch the 15-minute for confirmation that we stay inside the flag and eventually pump off the bottom of the channel here. And I bought into a red flag, which is what I want to be doing. And yeah, we'll go from there. I showed you Telcoin already. I have a little bit of an idea that Telcoin can come on down and get groovy here. Telcoin looking like it could get a move not too long from now, actually looking pretty tight. If Bitcoin decides to pump, Telcoin will pump. All these coins will flip out of the zone pretty fast. So Telcoin on the radar. Again, don't do anything you see me do on this channel. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, or any YouTuber for that matter. You should just look at it as education. Look at how to draw lines. Look at how I'm setting up support and resistance, right? And then get some education. If there's something that you like here that you could figure out, use it as an educational tool for yourself to figure out something else later on in life. So this is an educational and entertainment channel only, okay? So look, I like looks rare. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The 1 hour is very oversold. It's at the bottom of the channel. It's in a bit of a flag here. Looks rare on my radar. I was in looks rare. I sold it for very small profits. It got boring for me, to be honest, but it is getting tighter and tighter, and usually to the person that can wait goes the spoils. Looks rare does want to make a gain. It hasn't popped yet. Almost everything else has been popping left and right that looks just like this in a channel. Not guaranteeing because this looks like it is going to pop, but I'm just saying this has been like a bullish moment in time for the altcoins. A lot of movement in the altcoins. A lot of money been flying in. Uncle Sam, how is Spell? We'll take a look at that. Shout out to Robin Banks in the game. Appreciate you for jumping on in. Thank you for everybody here on the live. Love you all. Whoa, 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 whoa. 227 likes, 532 people. We got to get the likes up to the watchers. Let's make Saturday night epic. Let's get up to 800, 900 watchers. That's been our resistance. Let's break through resistance tonight. I think we can do it. What do y'all think? I think we can bang through resistance if we get it done together. Shout out to each and every one of you. 231 likes, 535 people. Come on, baby. You might just forgot it. A couple times in my life, I have forgot the like button. I've been watching something I really like, and I just forget it. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I forgot that. You know? So shout out to each and every one of you. We love you. We appreciate you. We're happy that you're here with us, kicking it with us. So looks rare in a tight channel. Oversold on the 1 hour, coming back down on the 4 hour. Could be flipping too, getting super tight. Looks rare is waiting for its moment in time. Anything could happen, but I'm still watching Looks Rare very, very closely. It did a bit of a retest there, getting tight. Looks rare. I'm just saying, look, have a stop loss below the POC there. 4 hour could be flipping on you at any moment in time. Looks rare for 56% gains. I mean, it looks just like all the coins we just went over that pumped to the upside, but anything is possible. Looks rare is interesting to me right now. I am not personally in Looks rare. I have nothing to do with it. I don't know the company or anyone else that, you know, I just going over technical analysis, and it's a tight bull pennant. Moving averages are super tight. 4 hours getting nice. The 200-day moving average is moving through the bottom of the pattern. It looks rare. It doesn't look rare. That used to look rare. Now that looks like a lot of things we've been seeing. And this has been on the radar for a few days, so it's been taking some time. But you know what? Some trades take a day. Some trades take 8 days. Some trades take 18 days. I could never explain exactly why a trade will go or why it won't go or why the timing happens the way it does, but it is what it is, man. We talked about LMR banging to the upside. That's continuing. Getting overbought on the 4 hour time frame. I'd look for a pullback on that. Centrifuge pumped up to the upside. Actually trying to make gains here on the 4 hour time frame. Let's take a look at on the 1 hour. Is it oversold? It's interesting right there. Look, I mean, it's kind of suggesting that it wants to pump again for more gains. That's high risk now that it's already started to pump. The daily's probably very overbought, but the 4 hours looking bullish as well as the 1 hour, and that's interesting to me. So it has like a light liquidity, but I can see this thing pumping for gains. I would definitely watch CFG too. That's a continuation flag. And if Bitcoin looks bullish, I mean, even if Bitcoin just goes sideways, that's going to be a big deal. And the one night we don't have to look at the Dow futures or anything like that. It's kind of nice. Crypto was left alone on Saturday night. And that's our edge, honestly. We get to kind of decouple for a night, and that decoupling does enough for us to kind of make it through and get our own bearings again. You know, I'm serious. You think it's a joke, but I mean, just a night alone is enough to get us off the back of the big garbage. So PBX, this thing is looking like it's going to just get tighter and tighter till it pops too. Look at this. Radar hasn't popped yet. Couple little pops, but hasn't had the big one yet. Right above the POC, usually that's where it pops to the next liquidity zone. I've been seeing this happen over and over and over again. I wouldn't be surprised. Keep this on the radar. PBX, Paribus. And I actually saw this pump back when it first came out. This thing did damage a few times. I've seen this thing do some serious damage. Not saying it's going to just because I'm looking at it, but Paribus on the radar as well now. Paribus. I know so many of these little crazy coins, and I know them now for like a year or two now. Like, they're known. Like, I know you, little coin. I know about you, coin. I know you, bad coin. So you're looking for the 4 hour to flip back up, or at least come in maybe down to the bottom of the channel one more time. If this breaks, then this trade is over. So if you see it start to break this trend line, then it's over, right? That's what I love about the trade. You have a POC and a trend line right there. Probably a bounce. Tight moving averages. About to get a flip of the 4 hour time frame. I would not be surprised for a big move here for Paribus. I said it here on the channel. You never know. I'm just the crypto lifer. I'm probably a guy who just stayed at a Holiday Inn. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I honestly don't. Nothing I do and say should be taken as financial advice. This is all just complete entertainment purposes only. So we've gone over Bitcoin. That was easy. One of the easiest things I ever did. Right? Dude, DVPN. This thing just keeps continuing to move. Look at that beautiful double bottom. RFox, an oldie but goodie, had in that flag, bit of bullets divergence. That would pump a little bit. Chumby Valley trying to get some gains. GLQ even moved. Look at even XPR. Do you remember Miss Teen Crypto was like, what is this? I don't even know what it is. And she tweeted about it and we went over it. Now the thing went massively up to the... Look at Proton from when we first looked at it. And I'm not even going to take credit for every gain like this one. Like, I haven't talked about it since I put out this on August 2nd. I guess so. I mean, I called it on August 2nd right there, though. It did a big short. You would have been stopped out, though, probably. Look at that. That's a short squeeze. That's a short dip. I mean, so it is what it is. They shorted you, and then they flipped it. But still, though, DCAing or figuring out what it was, and then it went up 168%. I mean, so many things that I just put on people's radar. Maple, I never even talked about again. I found this cup and handle. I drew support. I haven't talked about this since then. This thing went up 61% gains. Maple. You might want to put Maple on your radar. I think it's a good something that to look into and do some research on yourself for later on. R-Fuel. Look at it. We found on this channel. Look, they did the dip down for liquidity. I see this all the time and then ripped it up. I talked about ES3L making gains. If you remember correctly, 25% gains for ES3L. And I put in this cup and handle. Talked about strong support right here. I'm just saying. Like 90% of the things that I'm putting out are banging on you. Banging on you. Look, I put this out to the group on 8/10 just for educational, falling wedge, cup and handle, bounce off strong support. Stokes and MACD are curving up, bounce off the golden pocket now on the 0.5 pip. And anything you think about. And here was when it was right there on the spot. Then it had bounced up. It was right at this spot. This thing was ready to move. And lo and behold, bang. A lot of before and afters here. Meter governance token. Talked about it possibly coming here or bouncing up there. It would bounce up there, hit that retest, and pound 96% gains from Meter governance token since I first talked about it and put it in the flag. Back on July 18th. FRR, another beautiful coin that we absolutely love. It's in a bit of a cup and handle, ready to pump. It made a bit of a move today. Up 18% gains for FRR. I didn't even get to talk about this one yet. I'm telling you right now, the whole market ripped, and we cover the whole market, so we got to rip, right? I mean, we find so many different gems throughout the market because my team is elite. My team is looking. We never stop searching. Shout out to my elite crew, man. My elite crew, you are unbelievable. Each and every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can I get a standing ovation for my elite crew? Kevin. Rainier. Danny. JD. Oh, they really like JD. Each and every one of you, man. And my man Stack McJage. I love you all. Thank you so much for jumping on in and being a part of my elite. You're awesome. Each and every one of you every day strives to do amazing things, and I appreciate you all. Believe you me, unbelievable. So, I mean, the gains just keep on going. What about Quick? I put it in this flag a while back, right? Quick. Look, no stop loss got hit in the making of so many of these trades. Yes. Like, no stop loss. So people are like, oh, I got stopped out. I got stopped out. Like, which one? Which trade did you get stopped out on? Because I just showed you like 50 that did not get stopped out. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang. Look, bounced right off the golden pocket right there. See it? That's the golden pocket right there that it bounced off of. Bing. Unbelievable. You can't make this Fibonacci story up. It's amazing. I could put out all the gains, but you know what? Most of them, you get it. You get it now. The guy doesn't take days off. He draws charts every single day. I do it constantly over and over and over again. I'm gonna find results. Like, it's that simple. Everyone thinks trading is just like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. But if you just get your hands dirty and you're in there every day, you're gonna make it happen. You're gonna know the coins, you're gonna find the probabilities, you're gonna learn the TA, you're gonna put it to work, and you're gonna make it happen. It's a mathematical science that if you just sit with and do over and over again, you're going to eventually get better at. Just like everything in life, you're going to get better at it. So Quick, I could see Quick making massive gains here, getting tight in the channel. Look at this. I mean, so Quick now on my radar, and you can see how I see a trade, how I find a trade, I sniff a trade out. You're like, how do we do that? I don't know. I just know every day that we show up and we work hard, we're going to sniff out a trade. It is what it is. Okay. Daily still has momentum on Quick. No reason why I don't think this is, look, it's just breaking out on the daily above the POC. Looking good on all time frames. I like what I'm seeing here for Quick. Quick is the Quick swap, which is the swap for Matic. Matic starts to pump. Quick swap's pumping. Ethereum pumps. It pumps Matic. Quick swap pumps. So if you think Ethereum's hot, then Quick is hot. Okay? And this is how we figure things out here on the channel. You understand ecosystems. You understand what's connected to what. So I'll teach you about all different types of stuff here in the system. My MetaMask course, which we're going to bring back out because it really, I think it's needed, and it teaches people about DeFi. And as DeFi makes a resurgence and comes back to the game, because there's going to be people that don't even care about what happened the last few years. They're going to be all new, and they're like, Celsius, what? Nah. Telling you, man, new money just doesn't seem to care sometimes. It just wants to come back in and plow its way right through. Again, absolute insanity for new money. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to all the new people in the trading group. I saw a lot of new people jumping on in today on a Saturday. I thought I was honored to have you. Thank you so much. I will continue to work tirelessly to make sure each and every one of you are fully educated, fully aware, and, know your risk, know what's going on. And, you're just taken care of with all the questions you need and the support you have. And as you're entering a new venture, I want to make sure you have everything you need at your fingertips to succeed. If you need anything at all, please reach out to my team, cryptolifers@gmail.com. They're there for you all the time. Go to my learning library, ask for some help, ask for a question. So push, we like push, but it got tight. Never took off out of the buy zone. So not every trade hit. Push didn't hit. Push. What's wrong with you, push? But it still is very tight, and it's battling, and it didn't get stopped out. Nothing really crazy happened. To me, it's still sitting in a buy zone. There's really nothing wrong with push. Just changing my tune. It's just taking a little longer than it should have. Push is still tight. Still watching push. And look, it's right there above this POC too. It's battling through it. Once it gets above that solidify, which it is kind of now, yikes, you can see this thing blast. 4 hours a little high for nothing to happen, so it's got a little up and down motion here. The daily really wants to rip for this thing. Look at the daily for this thing. So if you look at the daily, this thing is ready to rock on the daily time frame. It really is. Wow, I like the RSI. I like the MACD. Oof. And once it breaks above this, it's coming right here to this next liquidity zone real fast. So it'll go from 39 to 45 quite quickly. Push looking bullish on the daily. Look for flags or smaller, something on the smaller time frame. And it has to fit your trading style. I have no idea. I'm just saying, hey, I'm looking at this. It's on my radar. Something that I would look at. Right? And again, you got to learn patience in this game. It doesn't come always immediately. You never know. You fight through it. Some days you go 5-6 days without a win. Sometimes you go 2 weeks without a win. Sometimes you go a month without a win. But then, sometimes you go 2-3 weeks straight with gain. You just got to remember to take the gains. Pay yourself and always represent. Don't force it if it's not coming your way. Take the trades that are in your style, that are in your wheelhouse. have a system. If you don't have a system, then you won't know what to do. You got to learn some type of style. You got to have a mentor. Something's got to go your way. Look at this Melos. What happened to this thing? It just dumped out of the face of the earth. Inverted head and shoulder. Everything was looking good until Melos wasn't. Look at that. And that's why I use a stop loss. Oof. That thing just blew. So look, not all trades are going to play out. If someone showed you every single trade play out, they'd be a liar, right? So some trades are going to bomb on you. You got to use a stop loss. I like that we're able to show this here because with all the wins, you're like, all right, where's the reality here? Not everyone is winning all the time. Here's the reality, right? Melos didn't hit. So not every trade's going to hit. It's the facts. You could have shorted Link and got bombed. UBX, here's another one. Stops below, was in a tight channel. Fell to the downside. Another trade that didn't hit, right? FCL just, I didn't really put this out. Someone asked me about it. It's in a falling wedge. Bull, Wow, so people were talking about Lido Finance, and the thing would just Lido DAO. Funny, it was on the radar. Article written about it. Should have known just because the article was written about it on Cointelegram, and we should have known just by then this thing was going to continue to rip. 240% gains. And look, head and shoulder ripped up again. And this thing looks like it's just never going to stop. I mean, look at the 1 hour still in a flag here. Lido Finance. And could be one of those things with the TVL where people are just getting, high, so people just keep jumping in and the next guy and the next guy. And eventually it's going to crumble. But that's a trader's dream. TVLs were good for traders. We'd watch people pile into them and we would trade them and make money. So WOM Protocol, Axie Infinity in a flag oversold in the 1 hour, trying to make gains. $4 a little too oversold for me to touch it though. But then you see this, it's like everything popping. So I watch this flag. I put alerts here on the 4 hour in the middle here. Wait for it to come on down. The 1 hour could still pump on you though too. I mean, this is interesting. Bullish signs all over the board for all sorts of altcoins. Market's looking different. I'll tell you that right now. Market is looking different, not looking the same like it was just the other few weeks, right? Anyone that got played and thought they were going to short got banged. Shorts got punched in the face quickly. And I'm not saying my trade's amazing, but right now my trade is up a little bitty bit. Just a tiny smidgy. $14. That's how you make $14 in a couple minutes, though. I mean, hey, while you're sitting at home, rub 2 pennies together. So Axie could be doing some serious damage watching this flag here. I could see it back up to 23. I believe there's an Axie 3L that could take advantage the other way, just like the Bitcoin 3Ls. So far, look, I call that bounce. We got it right there as I bought in exactly into the red flag. I may have bought the exact bottom of this trade. We will see. We will see. That may have been one of my greatest entries live. Who knows, though? Only time will tell. I could get smashed in the face and stopped out, and everyone can laugh at me tomorrow. Anything is possible. That's why I'm out here throwing myself out there every single day. But you know what? It feels good. You get better at it. Every single time you throw yourself out there, you get better at throwing yourself out there. Shout out to the $47.79 in chat revenue. Shout out to 351 likes, 557 people on the live stream. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. It would be the nicest thing you could ever do. Thank you so much. I showed you where I put my money, where my mouth is. I made it 3,000, 3X. That's a $9,000 trade I just made because it's a 3X leverage $3,000 trade right there. $9,000 on the line. Bang, bang, bang. Put my money where my mouth is. I don't play. And you all did too with the 47.79. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Uncle Sam, how was spell? Said it, Sammy. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the chat. How's everybody doing? Can you take a look at Theta, please? From Tommy Zalea. Tommy, how you doing, buddy? Matic 3L is cooking, baby. Matic is banging, baby. Tommy, you need a super chat for him to look, baby. Take a look at Theta. I think it'll turn bullish really soon. Take a look at Theta. All right, guys, we have a lot of Theta love. Thank you, 160 lifers who smacked that like button, baby. That was back in the day then. God bless you, brother. Thank you. God bless you and your family. Could you look at Swingbee? Thanks, Swingbee, baby. Super chats. Woo, CBS on the 4-hour Theta. Ooh, wow, we're full. Rose, Swingbee, Sand. Oh, wow, really? That many super chats? Yazuza. Shorts got punched in the face, baby. It's true. That's exactly what happened. How about this new HYBAC? I haven't been looking at it yet at all. Kevin, I've had Kevin, the call man, on it. Kevin's been on it. I didn't touch it. Thank God I didn't. Look at that. You get caught swing trading that with your pants down. That thing was just not a good look. Trying to triple bottom here eventually. It does have some type of support, which is aiming to form. Broke out. 4-hour needs to bounce again and do a bit of a double bottom here, something like this. I could see it do damage, but the 4 hours got to come on back. 1 hour wants to break out of the flag. Bit of a cup and handle here. See that? Sammy cup and handle to the upside. Funny, Frankie was like, can you do a Sammy cup and handy for me? He's funny. I can see this thing moving. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. It probably will go where it says, but I'm not a fan of it. Ooh, Bosagora is a hot one. And it hasn't made a big move yet. Let's take a look. And I think it's sitting at a nice little Fibonacci. A Fibonacci. So let's take a look here at Bosagora. Take a look at the daily time frame too. Getting oversold, pointing back down. 4 hour pointing, flipping. I like what I'm seeing for Bosagora. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets ready tonight. I look for things that are tight and right and ready to go. Tight moving averages. I'm going to pull my fib from this impulse here. Makes the most sense to me. And we're right in the golden pocket right now. I mean, if I go a little lower on that fib to the other one, we're still like right near the 618. Interesting. So this is another way. Before the market ripped for the first 2-3 weeks, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, everything that we ripped was going to 618. Remember, we were like getting all these retracements. We get this little pop and we get these fib retracements. Now we're super small in the little time frame. People don't notice where we are on the charts. Like what I mean by this, if you go to the daily, like we're down in the dumps playing these little coins that no one knows about. But there's massive gains down here. We're digging for diamonds. Well, nobody knows what's going on because we're traders of just only the crazy traders are in here right now. The masses, you know when the masses are going to come? First, we're going to pump up to this area, all right? And that's when people are going to start paying attention. Then they're going to start pumping these bags up huge. But we will have been buying down here certain coins, see? This is how you make massive gains. Being down here when no one else is, see? People weren't down here. And people that thought they were only here in their minds. They weren't actually getting in. You know what I'm saying? We were getting in. You guys saw me buy Bitcoin after Bitcoin down here. 17K, fear in the middle of the night, just absurdities. We did so much together. We all grew as people together. One of the hardest times of our lives with the war, with inflation, with this you know, the divide, everything that's going on. It's been tough. But each and every one of my lifers has persevered. Each and every one of you has been here with me. And, you know, you've been amazing people, all of you. And without each and every one of you in my life, I don't think I would have been able to make it every single day. I think eventually I would have taken a day, I would have fallen off. But because, like, even tonight, I sat there and I was like, people say, you know, why don't you take a day off? And I said, man, there's probably going to be 500 people waiting on me tonight. And I sat outside of my backyard and I'm like, if I don't show up, if I decide to just, 500 people are going to be like, where's the lifer? I said, and they're going to show up for me and I'm not going to show up for them. Not happening. The lifer's not that dude. I'm too loyal to my team. I'm too loyal to my peoples. You guys did it for me. I'm going to do it for you every single night. Let's go, baby. Sorry. The kids are sleeping in the next room. I'm excited, but you know, it is what it is. I love each and every one of you for being here. Pulling back to the golden pocket. Fib. level. Oversold on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So the skills I taught you were how to trade the hardest bull market of your life. If you learned with me, you learned in the toughest times. It was like learning how to swim when the waves were just crushing us. As things lighten up, and if we actually start to get a bull, I don't want to say where we're going. Again, I want to be hard on us. This could be a fake rally right back down. Anything could happen, right? We may have to short again. Anything could happen. Let's be open-minded to anything as possible. Let's not start believing that we're bullish all the way. But I have some bullish signs that I'm looking at for BTC for sure. But the point is, if you made it through this tough time with me now, then you're ready. You're ready for a big time. You're ready for a massive moment, you know. Look at this. Tower's about to make a big move. I mean, that's a rising wedge. Rising wedges break up 68% of the time. Break down, I mean. But, I mean, we're seeing a lot of bullishness lately. Whole market's just feeling it. If the 4 hour's low, I mean, that's likely to pump. Man, 4 hours a little too high for me. I see this on a lot of coins. They're in these rising wedge channels. 68% chance they do break to the downside. But these 1 hours are low. We get the 1 hour push up, then the retest, and the boom on. So tower's on my radar because the 1 hour's low. 1 hour's oversold. You see? How's everybody doing out here tonight on the live stream? We're going to get to each and every one of your super chats. Thank you so much for tuning on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Bit of a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there as well. 200-day moving average moving through the parallel pattern. That's usually a really bullish sign. You're going to see some big moves. I'm telling you right now, something's brewing in the market. I'm smelling something because show me the charts and I'll show you the news. And the charts are showing me more bullishness than I've ever seen in my life. Again, I'm open-minded that anything could happen and they could just all dump in my face and I could look like a fool tomorrow and they'll be like, look, a cryptolifer said yada, yada, yada. And so I'm okay with that. All right. I wouldn't want it to happen, but I'm okay with it. This would have to rip above the channel to the upside. Tower on my radar as well, you know. So the 4 hours more overbought for Tower, okay? But the 1 hour is in the sweet spot. So it's high risk, high reward for Tower, you know. Anything could happen. PDEX banged on him. Dago was an interesting one for me on my radar. Look at Dago. I mean, last time I put it out, it pumped for massive gains. And it does this consolidation as if nobody wants to get rid of it. And it's getting super tight right at the POC. Wow, that seems to be calling my name. Dago. 4 hour could flip at any moment back to the upside. Dago's also on my radar. This whole market's looking so crazy. I've never touched every setup I've seen, and every setup just looks like it could pump. Usually I go one, I'm like, this thing is insane. There's just so many setups that could be banging on you. And remember, Bitcoin could dump and take every one of these setups that I just pushed out to the downside. And every one of these setups could dump, and then everyone will call me a clown. No, not a clown, but some people will join my group and they'll go through a Bitcoin dump and be like, oh, every setup? Oh. But you have to understand that it's the Bitcoin game, all right? There's a lot to go over tonight. I'm just throwing every chart that I see that's bullish. There's a lot of bullish charts out here that are tight in the channel. It's out of control. All right, let's jump into all these chats here. We got a lot of chats we got to catch up on. First super chat is Woo, W-O-O. Let's take a look at Woo. The Woo network, baby. What you know about Woo, baby? What y'all know about Woo? What y'all know about the Woo network? So look, I talked about Woo in the tight channel. Possible buy zone, it would pump to the upside up 40% gains for Woo. I don't know if I took credit for Woo yet. Another gain on the channel. This is absolutely absurd. Craziness. But I put my system on these on these coins, and it tends to play out. Look at the 4 hour for Woo in a flag here, ready to make some more moves. So whoever talked about Woo tends to know what they're talking about. It's following Bitcoin, kind of in the similar flag, but in the 4 hour, that Bitcoin's in the 15. This could complete, and I wouldn't be surprised if it hit the bigger target that we already put out for Woo in the first place. Woo in a flag and ready to pump and continue to the upside. Woo. Woo. So Woo flagging on the 4 hour on the way to the target, in my humble opinion. Whoever put out Woo, you're awesome and you're smart, and I see you. I see you. All right, I see you. Woo USDT flagging on the 4 hour. Flagging means bull flagging. In a bull flag. Wants the bigger target. Simple as that. So if you took Woo, no stop loss got hit in the making of that trade. That possible buy zone banged on you to the upside. Woo network for massive gains. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Basic attention token in a bit of an inverted head and shoulder there, trying to make it back to the upside. Not my, see, at this coin, I'm like, I like it. It has news and all that fun stuff, but it just takes too much liquidity to pump. Not my favorite game. There's something else out there. So now you can see I don't put, he's like, well, he just put every single coin into game. We talked about Aurora, and we got Aurora to do some damage here, up 21% from the last time we pumped off the 618 Fibonacci. See, looks like what we just posted recently. I posted it, and then this thing would just skyrocket to the upside. Let's delete our old work. Let's take a look. Is there anything brewing for Aurora? 4 hour is low again. To me, it's in a bit of an M pattern, but it could be flagging as well. Quite interesting. Look at the daily time frame for Aurora. Very oversold, overbought. Needs to come on down and chill out. So, but it could even be flipping. Anything is possible for this puppy. It is at previous resistance and support. Trying to do an SR flip there. The daily also consolidating for Aurora, and it's oversold on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Bit of a cup and handle inside of the channel for Aurora. Cup with a handle there. Can it get down? This is crazy. I want to go over the super chats, but I just keep seeing my own stuff. Something, you know. Special sauce here. He's a madman savant with it. He's a madman savant. I've never seen this many patterns drawn in my entire life. The guy's out of his fucking mind. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. I never did that before, but I can do it. Somebody stop me. We had balancer there too for gains. Horde. I talked about Horde possibly breaking out of a channel. It did. It banged on you. I never took credit for this one. I mean, it banged. I mean, this is just crazy. It's like everything I put in it's just nuts. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but look, Loka broke out. Yo, I love Loka. Let's talk about League of Kings. This thing is going to do damage. All right. It's only a matter of time. The metaverse is coming back strong. League of Kings likes to lead the way. When it pumps hard. Hard. League of Kings on my radar for sure. That beautiful double bottom it did, holding the zone. 4 hours got legs with the move. League of Kings. And we could even do something like this here. Nah, yeah, it fell out of the channel. Shoulder head and a shoulder there for League of Kings. Loka on my radar. Loka, baby. Loka on the radar for massive gains. Ooh, IOST is my oldie but goodie, baby. That made a bit of a move here, too. 4 hour looking like it could pump out of a channel. Look at this. IOST doing the old school symmetrical. Wow. Is tonight going to be the night that alts just rip the face off the market? It's just crazy. Numeraire could be doing a cup and handle here. It could be like a kind of descending triangle-esque, you know. But still, I mean, when the market's bullish, the market's bullish. So really, it's really the luck of the draw tonight. Like, there's so many coins that look hot. Some people will pick the hot ones, some people won't. It is crazy. That's why you just be consistent. Over time, eventually you get enough of the luck. 33% gains out of numeraire. 4 hour ready to pounce. So I mean, that looks beautiful. Right above the POC. I've never seen. This is one of the most setups. I've never seen this many setups in my life of any night. This is some of the most setups I've ever seen. I have to say. The whole market is brewing. Look at the tight moving averages there. The whole market is brewing. And again, watch Bitcoin dump us all to the downside and ruin every setup I just went on. It's happened to me. I've seen like 30 beautiful setups and the market just tanked it to the downside. But this is a very oversold 4 hour. That's beautiful. Numeraire looks nice to me. All right, let me get into the super chats like I claimed I would. So sorry it took me that long. Shout out to the $53.19. Shout out to the 418 likes. However, we didn't get the 500 likes. People were playing me. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. So we did go over Woo. Let's take a look at CWS here. Crowns, if I remember correctly, that's Crowns. I know all these coins off the top of my head. So ridiculous. Crown. How would I even know? I know so many of these coins. So absurd. So Crowns, bit of a cup and handy here for sure. Sabby, cup and handy. Someone just wanted to hear cup and handle when they put Crowns on. I know you did. I know what you were doing. But you have the cup and handle because you have the handle, the secondary handle. I first saw this with Cake taught me so much. I learned so much about these markets from these markets. These markets whip me into shape, baby. And now I'll whip you into shape with these markets. If you show up every day, we're going to show you what's going down every single time, baby. Every single time. Shout out to the beautiful people out there watching the channel. I hope you had a wonderful day today. I saw the sunset last night. It was absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful things I've seen in a long time besides my wife's beautiful face. I love you all for being here. Love is the strongest frequency. Remember that. If you live in love, you cannot go wrong. Nothing can stop you, baby. Nothing can stop you. Once I started living in love, everything changed. My whole life changed. I started caring more about other people than myself, and everything changed. I put myself out there, started realizing the world was a beautiful place that was waiting for me to just jump on in. And ever since I jumped on in, everyone has been waiting with open arms. And I said, man, I didn't realize there would be so many people out there waiting for me on the other side, like Dustin Cava, like Gina Bobina, like Joshua Carrero, like That Knock Life, like Cinia Rodriguez, like Sinai, like Emery Thomason, like CLX Meditation Music. Hey, Lifer, can you check Swing Beat? We'll take a look at that. Like Effing Book. Go get an Effing Book, my man. You're so funny. I never knew. I always thought it was Fing Book. Sean Healy, my man. Shout out to Anthony C. Shout out to Trevor Noyes. Shout out to Dennis Piezanka. Shout out to Randall McMurphy. Shout out to Mac. Yo, Lifer, you think bearish division on the 1 hour on Bitcoin will play out or we continue higher? You already answered that question. Could you look at Rose posted by Gold Blooded in the 99 group? Looks juicy. I unsubbed long ago, so I'm out of the loop. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Nobody knows, yeah. Yeah, we don't even listen anymore. Uma USD, let's take a look. You're an amazing brother. Thank you so much. We just have a mission. We're on a mission. We're on a mission to make 10 billion and give away 9. We don't have time for anything else, man. I'm setting my goals and I'm on my way, baby. Everyone's going to watch it happen. One day we're going to be in this big meeting somewhere in Dubai or something. I don't know where we're going to be. And we're going to be there, 1,000 people strong, maybe more, 2,000. And we're going to be all together and we're going to have a blast. It's going to be awesome. We're going to change the world together, each and every one of us. You're going to see when you get that many people together that are aligned, that know what's going on, that can't be infiltrated by low frequency. We've created a high frequency division. It's like a force field. I'm serious. My group is a force field. People at low frequency don't want to be in there. They don't want to be a part of it because they can't breathe in there. People that don't live on the high, that aren't full of love, that aren't full of life, they don't want to help others. It's just not a place that you want to be if you're not one of us. One of us is someone that wants to change the world. One of us is someone that wants to do something for others. One of us is someone that believes that it means something to do something for others, that it means something to break out of your skin and feel uncomfortable every once in a while, right? To do something that you normally wouldn't do, to make a change, to progress, to be different. And it's all about going after this progression in life and changing. You know, your soul wants to be free. Your soul wants to progress. There's so much out there. I'm telling you right now. CWS on the radar. Bit of a cup and handle. Everything's going to have to flip the daily just one more time for tonight to make it rain, baby. Can it really rain this hard on all these coins? It's possible. We see a lot of tight channels. We got to stick with it. I posted a lot today, though. The lifers, you could find your gains, baby. Look, called out Sipu right there, and this thing would never stop. It's crazy. 89% now. It's in the wedge. Dematria trying to triple bottom out there, making another rounded bottom. I think there's better out there, but it probably might pump. You never know. Let's take a look at Theta. Theta, can I get my stream key, please? What's going on? When are we going to come to terms with this, Theta? Is it something I said, Theta? We love you, baby. So look, Theta in an inverted head and shoulder there. So look, Theta in a cup and handle for sure. 4 hour getting ready to rock. Let's take a look. I just drew this quickly one day. I projected it a long time ago. So we had that flag. That flag actually did break out. I see something going on. I see a symmetrical triangle bull pennant kind of thing with an inverted head and shoulder inside. Y'all see it? Or is that just me and my ridiculous look? Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. I mean, that's about to pop. Symmetrical triangle, yes, but the 4 hours low, so I could see Theta do damage tonight. I'd be watching Theta closely for a massive move. It breaks that POC, it pumps 20% back to 190. Chances to get Theta on these lows may never be the same. I mean, Theta. The DCAers win every time, I'm telling you right now. I swing trade and I DCA. A little bit of both. 4 hour wants to flip, but it's, you know, oof. Theta. Theta on the radar now, for sure. I see what you're putting down for Theta. Four hour getting over soul, baby. Unbelievable. Time is flying by, Gina. How do we get to 920 already, Gina? How did it happen that fast, baby? Damn. Could you look at Rose posted by Gold Blooded in the 99? Look at Juicy. Take a look at Rose. And this is crazy. It teaches beginners how to get in line and figure out what's popping. Look, we talked about Rose already. Banged on it for 36% gains. That was the trade. I don't know if I remember. It was the trade of the day one day. Simply put. Trade of the night again on Rose. I mean, cold-blooded, dude. He's about to become an elite if he keeps it up. I told him, man. A couple more weeks. A couple more hits. See, he's an elite. He can post. And he understands how people become elite now. He's been in the group. You know, he signed up for the year, so he wasn't playing games. So he was going to get what he wanted out of me because he signed up for the year. He made the commitment that he was going to find out exactly what he needed to change his life. He was going to do it. And honestly, man, when a bull market comes and things start to change, it's life-changing. It's unbelievable. 37% gains. It happened to me. It could happen to anybody. I was Joe Schmo Crypto. You never know. Oh. So the last time we were in this similar idea, we're on our stepping stones back to the upside. I would not be surprised if the 4-hour pumps here for Rose. I bet you Gold-Blooded had an even better chart, as my live charts are just kind of bang out copies of quick ideas here that I see on the charts. But you're very oversold on many coins. You're tight on the channel on many coins. Bitcoin's looking bullish. You stayed above a high volume node. There's just a lot we're looking at here. Let's take a look at Anchor. Anchor also in a tight channel. Touching the 4-hour time frame, very oversold. Anchor could continue to pop. The daily for Anchor is a little oversold. I would wait for Anchor to cool off, even though it looks nice. That's one I'm going to hold off for until the daily touches the 21. Put an alert here on Anchor. All right. So Anchor, I'm not, Yeah, hit a resistance, see, right there. It's going to have to bounce off of support, find its way. And it's very oversold in the 4-day too and the daily. I don't know. I'm just, I want to give it some space. Anchor. Cool off a little bit. XRP. How many? I mean, this is a lot of super chats for. I shouldn't complain. I mean, I love. I'm not. But $60.75. I mean, usually that many super chats. We're in the hundreds. That's a lot of super chats. Craziness. All right, XRP. We talked about XRP yesterday. People said I didn't. I was pretty sure I did, but I mean, there's work here. I don't know where I did that work, but so anyway, it was in a flag. Talking about the daily had room. The 4-hour was trying to flip to the upside here. It's acting flat. I was just got to reset and do everything right. So we'll go right here and look at XRP support and resistance. 16 cents. I remember buying it there, which is crazy. Has a nice support zone that it bounced off of there. So we should revisit that. I don't see us going lower than 31 cents. I believe that is going to be our bottom. The daily's about to pop. And so if you just trade the daily for XRP, it says it's going to make a nice move. Break this resistance and pop to 44 cents. That's XRP right now on the daily time frame. It's got the legs and the Stokes. It's got the lack of momentum on the MACD. It's got tight, moving averages, 21 crossing the 100. They're crossing. It's a good sign. It usually wants to get brought back up to the 200-day moving average. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that move back up. It broke this high liquidity zone. It's trying to battle through this one. XRP to 44 cents is my target. High probability it's going to go there based on the daily time frame. 4 hours a little high now, so I'm not saying it's the exact time to get in. Smaller time frames will confirm. It is going sideways though, like so here. I wouldn't be surprised if it maybe broke out on the 1 hour, but came down for a retest, or comes down here. But I'd be looking at any of these three areas for an entry when the 4 hour resets though. You can never know where you're going to go. It's better off how you're going to go. I'm going to go when the Stokes get to this point. Shout out to everybody here on the like. We still got 100 people playing games with the cryptolifer. I have no idea why. 455 people, 565 viewers. Can we get the likes up to the watches? I would appreciate it. You'd help someone else learn. Someone else see how tirelessly we work every single day without a day off. And people can say whatever they want. Most of these YouTubers are taking days off. I don't take a day off, man. And I put so much pressure on that idea. So much on my life so we don't take days off. So we're here every single moment of the day, pushing forward, banging on you, not giving up on you, because every day someone needs help. Every day someone needs guidance. Every day someone wants to jump on into the game. And look, I made 52 bucks on my Bitcoin trade in front of each and every one of you. I could close this right now in profit. Made 50 bucks in an hour off 3 grand. Showed you how to make 1.6% off 3x leverage. Nice and easy, right? I opened the trade in front of everybody. I put my money where my mouth is, $48.33 on the 33, baby. And anything is possible. It could blow up in my face and go down. You never know. I'm open-minded, and I'll be appreciative whatever happens to me. So I'm bullish on XRP, but I would say the 4-hour has to come on down first, or the 6-hour here. But the 4-hour, yeah, even the 4-hour. Oh, 4 hours actually, no, let me go back. Yeah, 4 hours got to reset. Could pump, though. I'd wait for it to come on and do the retest for the safest entry. But I do like XRP. I hold XRP long-term. I'll make it very clear. I love XRP. Rose looking beautiful. Thank you for Rose. Sam, you've been awesome, man. Thank you for your hard work, brother. You're an awesome dude and a great teacher. You're an astronaut and a scholar, my friend. Peace and love to you and yours. Shout out to Kevin Baker. I love you, Kevin. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the support. Thank you for the kind words, Kevin. I can't wait to kick it with you one day. Shake your hand, look you in the face, and say thank you very much. Gratitude is my attitude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Easy. You're the man, dude. So we did Theta, Anchor, XRP, ENS, Spell, Kadena, Sand, OP, UMA, and Rose. Oh, we did Rose real quick. Wow. You guys are slamming it on a Saturday night. This is out of control. We're going to fill up that ticker zone. Let's take a look at ENS. And that actually started it. Remember, that was one of the first coins I put out when things were just kind of like down here somewhere or whatever. So look, ENS maybe hit the stop right there, possibly on a wick, but maybe not. Chance it's still possibly ready to go. Finally got oversold on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's a little too high for me. And the 3-day, oh, no, daily's all right. 3 days a little high. But we'll go one step at a time. 3-day is a little overbought, though. But the 3-day can oscillate in different ways. I mean, ENS is oversold in the daily in a flag. Bit of a cup and handle. It's above this beautiful, nice support that I made here. Here, nice little zone. And here, because look, resistance, little right there, and a bounce. Also, there's a node sticking out there. If it breaks this, it's likely to head down here and bounce off this area here. If it holds that, unless it continues down, you know. Oversold on the daily, says it could pump to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. RSI, though, could be a little lower on the daily time frame. It did get above the 200-day moving average. We're seeing tight price action on the 4-hour and oversold. And the 1-hour actually wants to move. I mean, all the you got a 1-hour oversold, you got the 4-hour oversold, you got the daily oversold. The only thing that's not oversold is the 15-minute. I like to get in when the 15-minute is low. It's in a funky pattern. Just gonna clean it up a little bit here. I don't know, it's bullish, but it's also, I don't know, there's something weird about it to me, even though I see it, like all my oscillators say yay. So I guess it's going to go for sure. And Ethereum's been pumping, so I don't see why it wouldn't pump. But I've just seen better trades tonight, in my humble opinion. I see coins that are calling my name a little bit better, but I do see ENS possibly pumping to the upside, but I just see better. I'm not even going to post that to the group for some reason. There's just something about it. I can't explain it. Every once in a while, I don't know what it is, an intuition. And my intuition serves me, so I listen to it. Let's take a look at Spell as we keep it moving. Ooh, Spell in a nice consolidated move here. I can see why you like Spell so much, my friend. And I talked about Spell down here, made the liquidity dip and then pumped to the upside. I mean, Spell looking like all the other coins that we talked about, right? And you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You can smell what the chef is cooking. Hold up, I've never seen a show like this. I just thought about it. Like, I've never seen a show like this. A guy puts his money in trades. We're talking about 100 different coins together. We go over setups. We look at all these different things. I've never seen this. I've never seen anything like this. Most people would make you pay for this and then make a trade group. Like, they would never do this on a live stream. It just wouldn't happen. Most people are afraid. They don't want to give it away, man. We're ready to give you. We could die tomorrow here on this channel, and we believe that. We're not infinite beings on this earth. Maybe somewhere else, but not on this earth. So anything could happen. So we believe that, and I live and die by that idea. 4 hours oversold, 1 hour oversold, 15 minutes oversold. Spell looking like it wants to make a big move to the upside. However, the whole market looking good. It could be good, too good to be true. You never know. Be careful. But Spell for 33% gains. I kind of want to post it. It's looking pretty nice, but you never know for Spell. Stop loss is tough. You got the 200-day moving average floating here. You don't have a lot of price action to keep you hidden from getting stopped out. I like Spell. I'd keep it on the radar. Looks like it could definitely pop. I mean, I like all the time frames say yay, and it's consolidating nicely. I'd be highly surprised if it doesn't pump tomorrow. I really would. Cadena. I believe I went over Cadena today already and posted it to the group. Just looking tight in the channel. Look at that. Super tight. Now it's flagging right here on the 1 hour. I can see Cadena doing damage. I already have it posted. We're going to be looking at it together. The measured move would take us to 267 from 215. About 24% gains out of Cadena. And I'm liking that. And I've studied it, and it looks pretty good to me. Sand is also on my radar. I'm personally in Sand 3L right now, just waiting patiently for the breakout. Getting tighter and tighter. It's the only thing that really didn't pop. I could see Sand breaking out. I already have a trade on Sand going all the way up to 176. Sand. OP. Optimism. Optimism was tight in the channel. Fell out a little bit, but, you know, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's perfect. We're trying to find our bearings here. Bit of a falling wedge now for Op. Bit of a bear flag, bull flag. Bit of a cup and handle too. Sammy cup and Addy to the upside. You people are working me here at 933 on the 33. I love it though. This is hard work. My hand hurts. My head hurts. No, my head doesn't hurt. My hand sometimes, my wrist sometimes does hurt. But I got a good mouse. Look, everyone, if you're gonna trade, you got to get this type of mouse. It's an ergonomically safe mouse because your hand goes like this. You don't want a mouse with your hands like this. This hurts because what it does is it puts pressure on your shoulder because the shoulder muscle is now twisted. You push this to the side, and that shoulder muscle now doesn't have that strain. So you want a vertical mouse, a mouse that keeps your hand vertical. Not like that. That's gonna hurt. Got to be like this. This will change the entire way you trade, and you'll be able to bang through charts day and night without the pain. I'm telling you right now, I do it all the time, but I'm an old man. I'm 39 years old, on my way to big oldness. Wow, so Op is about to pop. I mean, look at the daily. In a flag, this thing's touching the 21. This thing's about to do serious damage. I would watch this closely. See, this is high radar. Takes some time, but oversold in the daily. And it was looking good on the smaller time frames as well. Wow, tonight was fun. We went through a lot. You people are amazing. The super chats were unreal. Uma, and then I ripped them all. Look, I actually did this. This is crazy. Tonight I'm more focused than I've ever been. I did Woo, CWS, Theta, Anchor, XRP, ENS, Spell, Cadena, Sand, Op, Uma, and Rose. You people are amazing. That's crazy. Okay. That's why we're lifers and love your work. I wish I had thousands of your skills. Watching you motivates me to work harder to understand the charts. Thank you for all you do. Your expertise is second to none. Shout out to Joe Navarro. Thank you so much for saying that. You can make me cry with the respect you just smothered me with. Shout out to Uma, Swingby, USDC or BRISE, File, Oversold, or BSST. You still got a bunch more, homie. This is crazy, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. $84.74 in chat revenue. I still don't understand why we don't have 500 likes in the live. Do I have to work even harder? How hard do I have to work for 500 likes? Do I have to do my Rodney Dangerfield? Hey, you know, I was with my wife the other day. She said, hey, why don't you ever take me to a place you've never been? No, how come you don't take me somewhere I've never been? Huh? So I went, I took it to the kitchen. You know, hey, you know, I thought about making some jokes about being unemployed. Only problem is none of them worked. You know, hey. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. I blame Google. They won't let me purchase a sticker. Do the show from a hot tub. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Be careful. Long and ETH, guys. The merge is going to be dumpster fire. You never know what could happen. You are one of a very few that will be successful if you have found the lifer. Shout out to my man, Kevin Baker. Rune looking juicy, about to break big. And Bikini. Ooh, you want me in? Ooh, that's yikes. He's one of the earliest internet adopters. ApeCoin, Supers, UMA, Swingbee, USDC, B-Rise, Filecoin, oversold in the daily, and BTCST. ApeCoin, great stream, lifer. Thank you. Anytime. Shout out to Austin Orr. It's been a while, Austin. Thank you to the 500 super chats coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that chat revenue up to 100. I've been working hard. I think I deserve a hundo tonight. Jeez Louise. This has been one of the hardest super chat nights on a Saturday. I thought I was just going to chill. No chilling tonight. I'm dead. I'm working hard, baby. You guys got me grinding. Let's take a look at UMA. But I'm looking at a lot of the market too. I'm learning a lot. You're pushing me guys to learn a lot. UMA, look, overbought on the daily. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Wait for it to come on down and chill out. Wait for it to touch the 21-day moving average and be patient. Again, don't do anything I would do, but that's what I would do. Come on down. UMA's just not where I would be getting in, personally. I would wait for UMA to come back and bounce off the POC. ETH is locked on Coinbase. My ETH staking. Suppose you still can't sell ETH too until second upgrade, 6 to 12 months. Cardano, s'il vous plaît. Oh, you know how to speak French, do you? Je m'appelle Samuel. Let's take a look at Swingbee on KuCoin. Something about the night stream. It flies by, doesn't it? It just goes by so fast. So we had Swingbee at a low. We already took it for 49% gains, and we were in and out of it. However, the daily's still getting ready for a move. I'll delete my Swingbee, and we'll look at it again fresh. I like to do that. To me, Swingbee's just getting ready for a big Swingbee. I kid. You deserve the hundo. Jeremiah Federchuk, he throws the 30 down and flips me to a hundo. My man to 109.39. You're the man, dude. Shout out to my dude, Jeremiah, for hooking it up. You're the best, dude. Thank you so much for the love for the Canadian. Canadians are the nicest. You knew the Canadians were going to hook it up. If anyone was going to do it, it was going to be the Canadians. We love you up there. Hope everything's going well. Sorry what's gone on the last 2 years up there. It's pretty crazy. But you know what? We will free you eventually. We'll all be free. Did we do UMA? We did. I ripped right through it. I said I would wait. It's high on the daily. But I did. I ripped right through UMA. I ripped UMA's face off. That doesn't sound right because I'm not talking about UMA. I'm talking about a coin. Oh my gosh. 605 and 520 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? 80 people match me up. We can get to 700. We could have got to 800, 900 people. Had everyone hit that like button, we would be at 1,000 people right now. But it's all good. I love my community, and I love each and every one of you, and I love what God has given me tonight. The present moment is nothing like the present moment, and I'm so blessed to be here with each and every one of you. Swingbee likely to break to the upside on the daily, but we're going to look at some other parameters. All right. Wants to come back up. It's got resistance up there. Wow, really wants to cook. Interesting. Bit of a double bottom there. You see that? I've seen that play out like a double bottom. Cup and handle. I mean, it's all ready to rock. I mean, Swingbee's looking tasty. Will you be streaming tomorrow, Austin Orr? Yes, every Sunday for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close at 8 p.m. Thank you for the $20 super chat from Austin Orr. Will you be streaming tomorrow? Matic price, not for the end of this month. Interesting. Shout out to Austin Orr, buddy. I love you, Austin. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Austin, everybody, for being a part of the community and being a crypto lifer. Throwing $20 down. Are you out of your mind? You're the best, dude. Thank you so much for the love. That's the nicest thing you could ever do. Dear Lord, thank you so much for Austin and his $19.99. That's so nice of you. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you so much. Okay, so Swingby, I mean, I honestly don't want to post anymore to the group. I feel like it's like enough is enough. But I mean, if anything pops, Swingby, right? The daily's still ready to go. We know how hot this coin gets when it gets hot. We've seen it get hot before. We've been all over it. We've been stocking it for days now. We already took it for 20% gains out of this cup and handle to the upside. It consolidated again for a higher low. I mean, it's given me every reason why I believe it could continue to pop to the upside. Swingby. So Swingby is on the radar. And again, is it on your radar? It's up to you. You're going to have to find your trading style, get down, make it happen. Bang, bang, bang. Another $20 super chat from the people. $19.99. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the love, man. That's amazing. Vardry84 for the $20 super chat with the XRP Army. Shout out to the XRP Army, my dude. BB, could I have some more water? It's like just from the sink right there. Bubba? Oh. You want to make love tonight, or can I say that on the camera? Jesus, like you can't say that. Babe, water, babe. Why does that name not surprise me, man? When I was born, my mom said, "What a treasure." My dad said, "Yeah, let's bury it." I get no respect. You're funny. My brother, everybody loved my brother. Nobody loved me. They always said, "Why can't you be more like your brother?" You know, he's so nice. You know, he's not as ugly as you. Oh, man, he was the best, man. He doesn't get any better than him, man. Rodney Dangerfield. I'll tell you what, man, my wife, we don't think alike, you know? She donates money to the homeless. I donate money to the jobless. One night I came home, I figured I'd let my wife come on. I played it cool. I let her make the first move. She went to Florida. I asked my old man if I could get ice skating on the lake. He told me, wait till it gets warmer. My doctor told me to watch my drinking. Now I drink in front of a mirror. I drink too much. Way too much. My doctor drew blood. He ran a tab. Oh my gosh, man. My father was stupid. He worked in a bank. And they caught him stealing pens. My mother had a morning sickness after I was born. My mother never breastfed me. She told me that she only liked me as a friend. I was so ugly as a kid. When I played in the sandbox, even the cat kept covering me up. I could tell my parents to make me a poster boy for birth control. Stop. My uncle's dying wish was to have me sitting on his lap. He was in the electric chair. Oh my gosh, man. One time I went to a hotel. I asked the bellhop to handle my bag. He felt up my wife. I'm a bad lover. Once I got peeping Tom booing me. Oh man, that is funny. My wife only has sex with me for a purpose. Last time she used me to time an egg. All right, enough. I know. You saw, man, there's so many good ones, though. Oh, man. I know, right? We'll be back for more on the Johnny Cash Show over here. My wife has to be the worst cook. In my house, we pray after we eat. Oh, man, you people are amazing. I hope we didn't lose anybody because we're making jokes tonight. I hope we're all right. You never know, though. We always do, though, yeah. 463 on the live. Hey. Hey, you know, I get nervous on the live, you know? People make fun of me when I do the Rodney Dangerfield. I'm supposed to be doing TA, and they don't like that. They want me doing TA. They're like, hey, why can't this guy do TA? All we want to do is look at his stuff and the stuff that he's doing with the coins and stuff. We don't want to hear him doing Rodney Dangerfield over here. I tell you what, I get no respect. I get no respect. Super chats, USTC, BRAS, File, or BSST and Matic. You know how to throw something to my man. You know I had to throw something to my man. Love you. Shout out to David Kendall for the $10 super chat. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much, man. Much respect to you and yours, David. May you have a blessed week, man. That $10 is going to come back to you so fast. I'm telling you, it's going to 10x your life. Something's going to happen to that $10. You're going to get $100 out of nowhere. I don't know where, but it's coming your way, man. I smell it. I feel it. I see it. Bang, bang, bang. We rocking it tonight, baby. We rocking it tonight. And the music's been good. Hasn't gotten on my nerves tonight. Everything's been all right. Swing BB. And that B just came out of nowhere. I don't know why. Swing B. Looking tight in the channel. I don't know how many coins we looked at like look fresh. You got to get a whiteboard. You got to write all this stuff down. You got to get a Google Sheet. It does, right? It's insanity. It's never been like this. And Terra Classic fell off a roof. It was hot for so long, but I mean, it's just sideways, sideways, sideways. I would personally give up on it. It could probably pump, though. But I'd personally move on to something else, in my humble opinion. But you know what? Anything is possible, and it's extremely oversold in the daily. I wouldn't be surprised if it finally made a move. It's at the 786 Fibonacci level. But I just, you know, the whole Terra thing, we played this. I found it in a thing, and then I didn't even realize half. You know, I knew what it was, but I didn't really care. And I saw the flag, and 576%. We took this whole thing and watched it just slowly bleed out ever since. You know, I'm not a huge fan right now. I'm not too up about it. Sorry, I should be, right? But I'm not. All right, let's take a look at B-Rise on BitGert. B-Rise, baby, B-Rise. So B-Rise is looking, it was tight in a channel. Still kind of tight at the channel, but it's at the bottom of the barrel. It's never been, it's like only been this low, like right here, right? It's like a meme almost, right? Something to do with BitGert. I believe it could get legs and go up, but I mean, it's at the bottom. High risk, high reward for you. You'd have to like this project and really believe in it to get it at these bottom prices. I'm a swing trader when it comes to things I don't know about. I DCA into things I really love, and I like long-term trades and fundamental, right? But if I don't like this, I would wait for it to get above the zone I'm showing you here before I started really getting into it. And I could, it might pump up huge and you miss this huge gain. It just, for me, it doesn't fit my trading style. But again, don't do anything I do. You do whatever makes you happy, right? I just, it's too close to the bottom for me. Like Swing B, all these other coins I'm looking at, they've done something. Like even Filecoin has made a move. And now look at that consolidation there on Filecoin. That's nice consolidation. I mean, if that doesn't pop, that looks pretty likely to make a move here. Oversold in the daily in a bull flag. I mean, at the POC, about to break through that's going to go. That's an interesting concept right there. I mean, that's beautiful. Bull pennant on the daily time frame. Oversold on the 4 hour, oversold in the daily. Stochastics RSI. Falling volume with falling price. I mean, yeah. Yep. 4 hour, yes. 1 hour says yes. 15-minute just needs to reset. I like everything I just saw here for Filecoin. This is weird for me to see this many coins hot. It's just strange, But yeah, I mean, I have to say yes on this. I'm I don't like to say yes to this many things. And it's rare. And usually I'm like, yeah, but this many coins look hot. So it looks like something's brewing tonight. That's 56% gains coming out of Filecoin. It's interesting to me. And we've kind of looked at it. And again, you might get stopped out. Everything could dump. Bitcoin could go to the side. This could all be a trap. And everything could dump. And tomorrow we could all look at this and be like, wow, what happened? And every coin will just be like, sorry. It would be like a red, just, I've seen it. I've seen a setup like this and just everything got demolished. And we've had to pick up the pieces. I've seen it, and it sucks because you're like, wow, that would have been gains all across the board. So you have to be ready for anything. You can't be 100% bullish. You can't be 100% bearish. You got to be open-minded. These patterns have 68% chance. So there's more of a chance that it breaks out tonight than there's a chance that it doesn't. That's the only thing that you can go by based on the probabilities. Everything else you just have to kind of leave on the table. It is what it is. You feel me? So, and that's trading 101. That's the education of trading. No one can predict anything. It's just probabilities that we see. Wow, but tonight was an insane live stream. One of the most coins we've ever gone over in a night. It's been absurd. File oversold. There's money to be made out there, in my humble opinion. There's a high likelihood of money being made out here tonight if you know what you're doing and you get the right setups and you motivate yourself. You ain't nothing. You don't believe in yourself. We got other setups that are still waiting. We're waiting on Luxo. This thing's highly likely to make a move. 47% gains in a tight channel. This has already been posted. So there's a lot of stuff that's already been posted that you may want to go through. All right. The Bitcoin hash rate, in my humble opinion, is going to continue to rip too. It's in the flag. We talked about, look, it stayed in the flag and it's ready to continue up. I wouldn't be surprised if this continued to the target. So far, it broke out and it hasn't gone back and it's continuing to move. I believe it's good. You know, so far, there's no reason why it won't continue to the target up 82%. And the 4-hour has legs for the move, flagging out, ready to continue after the bounce out of the golden pocket there. And the 706 Fibonacci level is approaching the 0.5. So I am bullish on the Bitcoin hash rate on the 4-hour time frame. Matic, I believe we've kind of gone over Matic, but we can go over it again. I haven't just looked at Matic itself, right? So we talked about Matic 3 out breaking out. One of the coins I actually put out earlier today. It's actually up a little bit from entry so far. And I like to play Matic 3L on that idea. Up 12% already really from entry. So a little high on the 4-hour. It would have to flag out here now or get short squeezed with Bitcoin. So that's just something, you know. But the 1-hour may continue to push up, but the 4-hour is not in your favor. So it has to make a bit of a flag here, but Matic still continuing to the upside. The measured move for Matic is 141. Psychological resistance is $1. It's back above it. Matic. Shout out to the $30 super chat. Lifer asked for 1, so let's get him to 2. Thanks for the hard work. My man for the $30 super chat. Twill line man for hire. You're the man, dude. You people are amazing. Lifer asked for 1, so let's get him to 2. And we did. We just got to $201 in the super chat. You people are unbelievable. 476 people, 559 likes on the live stream on the Saturday night at 9:54. Bang, 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 baby. Good night, all 4 a.m. to my time zone. Thank you, Lifer, for the gains. Portfolio is slowly growing. Hey, have you looked at the tether dominance yet? No, we'll take a look at that for sure. Super chat closing soon, y'all. Lifer's been grinding. Send them now or forever hold your peace. Super chat's Phantom Quant. Last 2, brother. Thank you. It was like a super chat marathon. It was absurd. But, I mean, that's what we love here. That's like old times, right, Dustin? Say if this felt like a bull run tonight. So I talked about Phantom breaking out of this. It did. It double topped. And, I mean, it did a retest here and made a move. Now it's flagging on out. Just see if it makes that flag and continues out. The whole market's looking bullish, including Phantom at 40 cents. The measured move here is Phantom back to 51. Breaks out of that. That's a big parabolic move here because it's a rising wedge breaking out parabolically. And it's got legs in the 4-hour, unlike Matic. Phantom looks good tonight. Matic's a little high on the 4-hour. Phantom looking good tonight for a move. I wouldn't be surprised if Phantom 3L got legs and continued to move to the upside. Remember, Phantom 3L, Phantom 3L, Phantom 3L on the radar. On the radar. And Quant, last but not least, Quant. Time, 30-minute China. They even did Stomp Hunt after the first push. Cup and handle on the 15-minute for Bitcoin. Right? I'm bullish and I'm sticking to it. Quant ready to move. Look at that. Beautiful channel for Quant. I wouldn't be surprised if Quant blasted to the upside. And you can see, I mean, when the market's tough, we go through everything. But when the market's ready to go, I mean, you can see, I mean, this thing. And we were getting into Quant down at 105. Down here, when we first, this is when I first saw Quant on my radar. It was a battle. I actually stayed in it. Watch it come down, come on up. Sold a few positions. Quant. But look at that. All the way down to 80. And now it's up to 27 again. I mean, that's a pretty nice move for Quant. I see Quant banging on him with the 4-hour ready to go. 27% gains for Quant. So Quant on the radar as well. That's a lot of coins on the radar. So the 4-hour for Bitcoin's looking to move. It moves. This whole market's going to move. I've never seen that many bull pennants. It's usually likely when the whole market's in a bull pennant like that we get a move. However, anything is possible. The full moon was last night, my man. Full moon incoming. Is that why it all looks so bullish? Tether dominance, please. Good vibes today. Good vibes every day. Super chats are all clear. Thank you so much for the love, man. Deep dives closed, but that cash, always welcome. Shout out to Dustin Calva. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Wow, 9:57. What a live stream. That was work. Some days I realize I really do have a job. It's a straight job. Look at Nord ready to bounce in the 4-hour at the bottom of the channel. I've never seen this many coins that all look like they're going to bounce. It's just crazy. They're Titan channels at the bottom of the channels ready to move. It says 30% gains for Nord. Cash me outside. 3 trailer bark girls. Cash me outside. Let's take a look at Tether dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Show me how. Look, ES futures looking really strong. Look at that pump. We talked about that breaking out, and it did. We got that move. That was just so far, you know, S&P mini futures has been holding us down beautifully. The total market cap back to 1.1. We talked about this bouncing and retesting. It did, and it hit the measured move. Look, I drew that. Hit the measured move. Now it's making another flag on the 4-hour. The total market cap makes one more push up and gets above the zone. We need to see it break 1.17, though. Getting a little high. 1 hour wants to push, though. See, look at this. That's money coming into this market tonight. The Asian markets are heating up. Europe's heating up. People want to get in, man. Inflation is bad across the country. Crypto may be a hedge against a lot of things. They're jumping in. So we're seeing a move here in the world markets. And this one, America's asleep. And we got Asia buying. We got Europe buying. We got Australia. This says the total market cap wants to get to $1.2 trillion. That's going to be a big deal. 80 billion coming in, 90 billion coming in overnight. I mean, that would be huge. The dollar index did, in fact, fall out of the channel like we wanted it to and did a bearish retest. I want to see that 4-hour overbought. And yes, look at this. That's a bearish retest. That's the definition of one. Try to say it's in a flag here, but look, I mean, it's trying to get back in the zone. I want to see that dump. And that's going to be huge for Bitcoin. CTSI and Jupe plays from Joe Navarro. Wow. Doubling up for 4 beans. Thank you so much for the $4 super chat. Much appreciated to you and yours. CTSI. Cartesian. About to break out of a flag on the 4-hour. I mean, look at that. It's flagging out like everything in the game. Highly likelihood of a break to the upside there for Cartesian. I'm doing it quick and down and dirty because, I mean, I was about to do Tether dominance and then jump on out of here. Jupe, which I'm still in. Remember I said I would show my Jupe trade? Still in the Jupe trade. it's been very annoying. I think I'm down $86. So, kind of annoying. Bitcoin back above 24,500. It's a big deal. Remember, I told you I showed my Jupe trade. I'm still down $120. I'm gonna hold it. I only got $1,200 in there though, so it's not a big deal. I've been in the trade since 7/29. Very annoying. Long-term hold. I'll hold till I gain, baby. I got some of the long-term Bitcoin buys that are up nicely. This buy at 19,000, up $600. This buy down there, 19,000, up $356. So a total up about $1,000 on those Bitcoin buys. Buying Bitcoin on the lows at $19,000 when no one else had the BZZs. Just saying, man, you know. Those are for long-term stacks, though. Just adding to my stacks, baby. Dogecoin looking like a dime piece soon. Maybe Sam needs a weather lady. You never know. I co-hosted Warrior Hour. It's up on my channel. So cool. Liver is that teacher that you never forget. A lot of traders will not heed the lessons, but once they make their mistakes, they will understand everything he has taught them. Exactly. At the beginning, you're like, I don't know it, but it all comes back because you're like, you have to go deep to find out what I was telling you. Liver, you should count how many coins you showered tonight. They're about to pump. You should count how many coins that you showed tonight that are about to pump. Jupe is retesting here and could bounce back to the upside. See that retest for Jupe? And it's also in a bit of a flag. If the whole market pumps, Jupe is pumping. All right. U.S. Tether dominance, and then I'm done for the night, everybody. My mind is exhausted. My mind. I use my mind when I do this at top speed. And then I start to crash at one point. I'm like... So Tether dominance has been trending to the downside. People just keep dumping Tether. Keeps hitting a resistance and hitting a resistance and hitting resistance. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Wants to pop. Wants to pump up. But the 1 hour is dumping on you in a bear flag. So tonight, Senorita Bebe, I'll see you. Hasta la vista, Tether dominance. Yeah, baby. It's a good sign that we're about to make some bacon on the beach tonight. All right, everyone. You see my prediction for BTC. Let's go back to it real quick before I jump out of here. But you can clearly see that I called the pump out of this to the upside, and you can clearly see it's now pumping out of this to the upside. Look at it. We were here 2 hours ago when I started the channel. I suggested a pump, and what happened? We pumped. So far, we got above the resistance. So far, I want to see us keep pumping. We don't get above this zone. So if the bulls don't break us above 24,600, no go. And if we pump all the way up and we don't break these two highs, no go either. So Bitcoin must put in a higher high above 25,000. So we got to go above 25,000 tonight for all these other coins to really break through. We could come up, get rejected. It's going to be quick gains, you know. So watch Bitcoin. It has to break above 25K for everything to continue to pump to the upside. So there's my prediction for Bitcoin. It is looking bullish, but I go level by level, and we must break above 25,000 to remain bullish for BTC. Likelihood we will, based on the probability. You know, 4 hour could be flipping on us, 1 hour's moving, and the 15-minute move back to the upside. We are getting rejected right now by the 15. We can't seem to get back above 24,600. So that is a boom, double topping right there for now. It's crucial that Bitcoin gets short squeezed back above the zone to remain bullish. All right. Otherwise, we'll break back down here, challenge this area, and you could see Bitcoin back down here, and all these setups could go to nothing. I'm telling you right now, even though it all looks bullish, and I'm like, yeah, I could see every one of them dump to the downside. You have to have a stop loss, and then you're kind of like, wait, we just went 2 hours, and there's all this awesomeness. Yes, but you have to always be open-minded for anything that could happen. You have to be bearish and bullish at both times. It's not easy to do, or you just have to be open-minded at both times. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you to everyone that made the show possible. This is an amazing Saturday night. I got through more coins than I ever thought I imagined. And, wow. We even did some jokes. We had some fun. We did some Rodney Dangerfield and everyone. I'll be back tomorrow night for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. It's going to be a big deal. We're going to set some big levels that we need to break above and certain things that we're looking at. We're going to look at the long-term trend and make sure everything's intact. Get ready for the week ahead. We look at the mini futures. We look at the Dow futures. The markets start to open back up again around 8 at night. Things start to get crazy. So tune in for that. That's really how you set the precedent for the rest of the week. It's one of the most important streams, in my humble opinion, really. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Live in love. You can do anything you put your mind to. Make today the day you change and go after your whatever you want to go after. And if you've already done it and you've done it, thank you for jumping on in and being a part of my crew and just adding more light and more positivity to my energy and to my whole movement. Shout out to everyone here tonight. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Be safe. Thank you.